Holly, more and more these days when I'm going through the documents that we do for people as standard procedure, one of the standard documents we always do for people is a living will.
Yes.
It's what I call a pull the plug document. Don't want to be kept alive by artificial means. And they'll go, oh, okay, and a DNR too.
Right.
And no, we don't get a DNR for people. Tell the listeners how people get a DNR.
So a DNR, also known as a do not resuscitate order, is a form that you would get from your primary physician. So a licensed physician in the state of Florida is the person who would issue that document. And this is a document that states that should you code, you're unresponsive, you are saying you do not wish to be resuscitated. This is different from a living will declaration, whereby you're stating that upon the opinion of your primary and a consulting physician, you are in a persistent vegetative state or suffering from a terminal illness, and that there is no medical treatment that could give you a quality of life. You're saying now whether or not you'd wish to be kept alive via food and water in a tube.
Well stated, Holly, and I would just go a little bit farther and say this, that a living will is always, I would say always used in a hospital setting.
Correct.
Okay? The DNR, the living will doesn't apply at home. If you've got a living will and you call 911, they have no choice but to try and resuscitate you and get you to the hospital. So that if you have a DNR and you have that displayed at your home, and under those circumstances, if you call 911, they can say, okay, they got a DNR. We're not going to, I don't know, shock them, resuscitate them,
Right.
you know, give them cardiovascular, whatever. That's what that's for.
Exactly. And that DNR is, I know it has to be on a piece of paper that is colored yellow.
Right.
And usually displayed prominently in someone's home, their refrigerator, the bedroom door where the person may be sleeping.
So you would really technically have both of these things. You'd have a living will that the Olsen Law Group would do for you. You get a DNR that would come from your doctor. When we do your living will for you, we also give you a sheet that gives you information about a DNR and how to get that if you want to.
Absolutely. Just a little more information for you to make that decision with a little more information behind you.
Okay, so the DNR, that always comes from your doctor, actually be signed by your doctor. It's used more in a home setting as not so much in the hospital, or it would be used hospital too.